Okay, we first have innocent tips. As an innocent, you'd want to hide and not walk around so much because the murder could oof you really easily. Obviously, you could collect coins while hiding. A way to avoid the murder is by hearing and listening to the footsteps, the kills, and look and notice where everyone is going. For example, if the innocents are running to the left, don't run to the right. The murder is there. So run to the left. You actually don't want to stay around a bunch of players because that can make you an easy target. Instead, keep your distance and pay attention to what's happening around you. Try to stay in areas where you have multiple ways to escape, avoid following suspicious players, and don't stand still for too long. Keep track of where you've seen people, especially the sheriff, because knowing who is around can help you figure out who might be the murderer. If the sheriff gets eliminated and the gun drops, watch for your chance to grab it and become the hero. But don't rush into danger just to get the gun. Your main goal as an innocent is simple: stay alive until the timer runs out or help take down the murderer by surviving. Now on to the sheriff. Your job is to figure out who the murderer is and take them down before they eliminate everyone. At the start of the round, don't immediately pull out your gun and start pointing it at random people, because that can make you an easy target. Instead, keep your distance, watch how everyone is moving, and pay attention to who is suddenly disappearing or acting suspicious. Try to stay somewhere where you have a clear view of the area, but also have somewhere to run if the murderer comes after you. If you see someone chasing another player, getting too close to people, or acting suspicious right before someone disappears, keep an eye on them, but make sure you're confident before taking the shot. You also want to avoid shooting innocent players just because they look suspicious, because wasting your shot can leave you completely defenseless. If the murderer starts chasing you, create some distance and look for a clear opportunity to shoot instead of panicking and firing immediately. I know this person is the murderer because their effect matches the body. Now, this won't always apply for the murder, as people could have the same effect. But judging by everyone else's effects, I know this person is the murderer. Also, don't make it too obvious that you're the sheriff at the beginning of the round, because once the murderer knows who you are, you become one of their biggest targets. Stay patient, watch the players, listen for clues, keep your distance when necessary, and most importantly, make your shot count. Now on to the murderer. Your goal is to eliminate everyone while staying hidden from the sheriff, so at the start of the round, don't immediately start chasing people or make it obvious that you're the murderer. Try to blend in with everyone else, move around naturally, and look for opportunities when players are separated from the group. Keep track of where the sheriff is, because they're your biggest threat. And avoid making unnecessary moves that could expose you. If you eliminate someone, don't immediately run back to the same area, because players may notice where you came from. You also want to stay unpredictable and use the map to your advantage by changing your routes and avoiding obvious patterns. When the sheriff is nearby, be patient instead of rushing them and wait for a good opportunity to make your move. And remember, this applies to every role. Don't spam jump, wall camp, or use glitches or cheats to gain an unfair advantage. Playing normally makes the game more enjoyable for everyone and keeps the round fair, so rely on your actual skills instead of exploits. As the murderer, stay calm, play smart, and don't let everyone figure out who you are. Either that or let everyone know. For aim purposes, I suggest MM2 aim trainers. Also, if you hover a finger or cursor over the target, you could easily get them. This is the aim trainer and how to shoot a spam jumper or someone jumping. Hover a finger or cursor in the air over them, where they jump, and when ready, shoot. An aim tip for murder is to throw the knife ahead of the person instead of at them. This is so they walk, run, or jump into the knife. My tip to beating teamers to hiding, running, or juking the murder into the killing the sheriff only if the sheriff is the teamer. If the teamer isn't the sheriff, it's the sheriff's job and yours to make sure the teamer doesn't get the gun. I don't know everyone else's opinion, but mine's is, if someone is teaming, camping, or spam jumping, I have all rights to spam jump. That is the end of today's video. Thank you for watching. Make sure to use these tips and have fun. Also like and subscribe to me if you want to see more content like this, including other videos.